Peace. What's up? This is Asaya Mystic coming to you with another message. Say hey to help you free your heart and soul. Right now, we are talking about Aries and Scorpio, intimate relationships, and the dark side of them. And these two together is much like a dangerous, explosive bomb. Dangerously explosive. That's how I'm gonna word it. It is dangerously explosive, okay? So, what brings Aries and Scorpio together in intimate relationships is it's a magnetism, okay? It's an intense sexual energy with these two. And I would say almost instantly there is a very fiery feeling. There's a very fiery feeling between these two signs. And when they meet each other, it's like they want to indulge in each other. Ooh, made in Mexico. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers. Yay. Okay, we're not sharing. We're not sharing. Okay, so this intense fire and indulgence that I talked about, it's not a Taurus-y indulgence. It's because Taurus, when they get into an intimate relationship, like, and the earthy kind of indulgence, they want to indulge themselves in quality experiences and physical pleasures. These two want to indulge themselves in each other energetically. So they want to indulge in each other's energy. So this is how this sexual energy plays out with this Mars energy in intimate relationships. This sexual energy plays out by them wanting to just delve in deep, just delve in with each other, because Scorpio is going to want to, of course, be scorpionic and delve in really deep and get to know the depths of this person and understand every facet of them. Aries is going to want to have this abundance of experiences with this person, and they're going to want to just do things together. Like, they want to indulge in each other's energy. So this is the indulgence when Scorpio and Aries come together, and what keeps them together initially is the feeling of always being stimulated. Like, these two signs get bored very, 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 very easily. Like, you can easily bore an Aries in a relationship, like, way faster than Scorpio, because Aries' attention span is like 0.2 seconds, but Scorpio's attention span is different based on whether or not they like you or not. So for Aries, they're like finding out if they like you still. But Scorpio is like, I know if I like you in the first second that we meet. Like, I know if I'm attracted to you. Aries is gonna kind of want to play around a little bit and then be like, oh, okay, I'm bored. So when these two come together, they are not bored. They do not get bored. If they do get bored at any point in their like getting to know each other, it's because they don't really like each other and they're not in an intimate relationship. So for intimate relationships, these two, they are not going to get bored. They're going to be so into each other. They're going to be so passionately just stimulated by each other. And Aries is definitely going to bring a lot of new enlightening perceptions into Scorpio's life, which is going to intrigue Scorpio. And Scorpio is going to respect a lot of these ways of seeing that Aries puts on a pedestal. So basically Aries like lives by these ways of, well, I won't even say ways, but they create ways to see in life that enables them to always look ahead and look forward and leave things behind very quickly, like leave things behind that are not working. And Scorpio has a tendency to like hold on to stuff. So Scorpio is going to be very intrigued by that, and they're going to feel like, man, this person can keep me, you know, spunky. So yeah, Scorpio's going to feel like this is like a really good person to be around because they always keep them looking ahead. And if they ever get stuck on something or someone that's obviously not good for them, Aries is going to be like, stop that right now. So the relationship is really going really, I mean, it's hot and it's fiery in the beginning. And Aries is very intrigued by the fact that every time Scorpio looks them in the eyes, they get a little scared. Aries is one of those signs that does not get, like, they like to fight and they like to get things done, and they like to be like this, you know, this Aries, this head first. I'm going to charge ahead. I'm going to push everybody over, everybody's emotions, whatever, because I know that this is what I see. So this tunnel vision, but like once that tunnel vision makes its way to Scorpio's soul, which is their eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul, Aries is going to be like, should I charge? Like, should I keep charging? Charge! Like, I'ma still charge, but I'm scared. I'ma still charge, but something about that thing in their eye just kind of creeped me out. So I don't know. But they're going to like that at the same time. They're going to be like, whoa, this is weird. This is a weird feeling here. So this is like that energy that keeps Aries and Scorpio like so into each other. So this is where it gets dangerously explosive. This is where it gets dangerously explosive. So Aries and Scorpio, they have tendencies to despise vulnerability, as I talked about in one of my older videos about Aries and Scorpio Mars energy. They have a tendency to avoid this vulnerability because they don't want to be seen as weak. Yeah, Aries and Scorpio have a tendency to avoid vulnerability because they don't want to be seen as weak. They don't want to be seen as incapable. Like, they just don't like people knowing their deepest and darkest truths. And because of this is where their relationship starts to become dangerously explosive. Because Aries is gonna get to a place where they feel like they cannot trust Scorpio, And Scorpio's gonna get to a point where they don't want Aries to get they don't want to feel like Aries has the upper hand over them or has like power over them. So
Uncle Bobby's on one.
You want to give one to Uncle Bobby?
Yeah. Uncle Bobby, it was on the
Go ahead. Okay, so yeah, they're not gonna want to be vulnerable with each other. They're not gonna want to show their emotions, like their real, authentic emotions, and they're gonna try to disguise them as rough, like aggressive stuff. So like this is where these like fights start happening, like petty fights, like fights that like are kind of like unnecessary, but they're happening because they're both holding these emotions, they're both holding these feelings for each other that they're not expressing, or feeling like if they do express it, you know, like I said, like it would be some kind of like they'll be seen as weak or something, or it's like this fear of being vulnerable that both of these signs can take on. So this is when the fights.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So this is when the fights start happening. It's just unnecessary fighting starts happening. And because these two signs also have the ability to disrespect each other, get to a place of disrespect, especially Aries. Like when Aries gets hot-headed, because Scorpio is big on respect. So Aries, when they get hot-headed, they get kind of ruthless and cutthroat when they're angry. And Scorpio has these kind of like deep guidelines that they live by, like soul guidelines, like I will not do this, like I will not go there unless I get brought there. So Aries has the tendency when they are mad to bring Scorpio there, and Scorpio, if they mad deep down and they haven't been expressing it and they've been repressing it, will go there. And so that's when these fights start happening, like, and it just gets explosive. And you know, these two signs together, I mean, usually if they are evolved, it will never get to that point. Usually if they're evolved, they will understand their levels of passion. Yeah, usually if they're evolved, it won't get to that point. It won't get to that level where they are like dang near wanting to assassinate each other. But yeah, if they're evolved, they'll know how to channel their anger and put their passion into something that actually is productive. Like, and this is the beautiful thing, because these two signs, they have the potential to be the most powerful couple in the world. Like, they have the potential to literally take over systems, take over countries. This couple has the potential to be like extremely powerful, extremely I mean, there are some really powerful Scorpio and Aries couples out there. But if they do not know how to channel their passion, and their passion will turn into anger, their passion will turn into petty fights and just unnecessary fighting. So, yeah, if you are a Scorpio or an Aries in an intimate relationship with either sign, just know that you all have like a responsibility to channel all of that passion that you have inside of you, not just like for each other, but for life. You need to put that into something, a project, a dream, a vision, a desire. Like y'all need to be creating stuff, because trust me, if you're not creating stuff, you are destroying stuff. You're destroying property. You're destroying each other. You coming for you, like, channel that. Cheers. So channel that energy, because if you do not channel it, cheers, it will become dangerously explosive. Okay, so that's all I have to say on Aries and Scorpio intimate relationships. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see new videos, and yeah. Oh yeah, and make sure you check out all the links down below in the description box. I have a lot of great juicy stuff down there to share with you all. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Say bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Peace.